Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Short Pump Fishmongers Foliage Report. Today is November 1st, 2023, while I'm recording it on Halloween Eve, or Halloween it itself. Today we're going to be covering them in a little bit different order than I had previously. I used the circular last time and found it was difficult to adequately cover each individual item in a way that was flowing and useful. So I'm going to be just working straight from the price list, and I will be using the actual prices that are available right before my very eyes this time. So none of the shortcomings and difficulties with the actual numbers as we go through. I'm going to take it through kind of category by category, giving you a few descriptions here and there, as well as where to find them. And after that, we will be covering the foliage. I was asked by no one, what do you plan to do when the fall season ends? Is that going to be just is it just going to be a fishmonger's report at that point? And I thought, no, no, no. There's got to be archives of foliage reports from all over the United States. And this week we will be reading the foliage report. Oh, well, I'll keep that a secret. I don't want to spoil the excitement too early. So, without further ado, let's begin. I'm going to start off with a little bit with the simple things. Obviously, we have some fish that are going to be on sale. We're going to have previously frozen halibut fillet, MSC. That's the Maritime Safety Council, and what that ensures is that the fish are harvested in an ecologically friendly and a population uh, specific manner, so that we're not overfishing. And then, furthermore, the catch manner is humane. Um, these halibut fillets, as I mentioned, are previously frozen, and the regular price on this item is $27.99. The price point that we're going to be at is $21.99, and if you are a Prime member, the final price will be $19.79. So that's quite a deal when you look at it at an original price of $27.99. You could end up saving more than $8 a pound. Arctic char is our second finfish option that will be on sale. This is $3 off. It's regular price of $16.99 a pound. That'll give you a promo price of $13.99 and Prime member promo price of $12.59. We'll cover a little bit later. So no, I guess we'll jump into it now. What is char like? Char is kind of sits halfway in between, right there between salmon and trout. It does have a very rich flavor. It is a very velvety and oily fish. It's high in all of the good oils that you are looking for. Our farm raised char is from Iceland. You can actually, I will see if I can attach this time a little bit better some of the links that I had mentioned. But farmed in Iceland and volcanoes actually are part of the geothermal process in terms of maintaining their living areas. I need to look into that more deeply, but that will suffice for now. Then we're going to go on to kind of the appetizer section, that little area right there in the middle, just to the right as you're facing us, where we keep the crab cakes. We have quite a few items in that area that are going to be on sale. We're talking about the lump crab cakes, not the jumbo lump, and not the ones with the breadcrumbs, but the lump, which is just the crab meat and the dressing. Those are going to be $1 off. So your regular price is $10.99, promo price is $9.99, and then the prime member price would be $8.99. And then also we're going to have the shrimp and scallop cakes, the lobster cakes, the and let's see, there's one more there. I just don't have the words for right this second, but each of those is going to be $1 off as well. So at the end, your shrimp scallop cakes $4.49 if you're a Prime member, lobster cakes $5.39 if you're a Prime member, um, and so we're talking some nice little appetizers to enjoy there. Then, if you head on down to the other side of the case where we have some of our oven ready items, um, the salmon burgers, the lightly seasoned and the Mediterranean. I know those are quite popular. Someone asked me what the Mediterranean, what sets it apart. It's got this seasoning blend in it called za'atar, and if you've ever been to like Mediterranean bakery on Quioccasin, or that style of uh, baking, has that seasoning that they put on like all of the pita, and it has you'd find it kind of running a crescent around the Mediterranean all the way up into, I guess, close to Greece, and so it has something, an essence of that in it that gives it the Mediterranean ness to it. We also have the stuffed spinach artichoke Atlantic salmon fillet. We saw we have the recipes, getting those made up, and then let's keep on going down. And now we're gonna hop on to the uh, shrimp. We got two shrimp this week that are going to be on sale. The blues went off Um, on Tuesday night, but the black tiger shrimp easy peels came in, the big boys, 13 to 15s. These are pretty much the biggest ones that we have on a regular basis, and these are going to be 15% off. uh, 20.49 is your regular price. Your sale price 17.39, 15.65 with your Prime membership. And then likewise, we're going to have the pink wild caught shrimp. These are previously frozen and peeled and deveined. So I know a lot of folks, it's very important to have the wild caught when it comes to the shrimp, and the pink check that criteria. Nah. Our regular price 17.29 a pound, sale price 11.29 a pound. This is a wow, $6 off. Ooh, that's pretty nice. So 17.29 a pound down to 11.29 a pound, all the way down to 10.16 a pound if you're a Prime member. That's gracious. That's got to be close to 40%. I can't do the math in my head right now, but whew. Also in that same case, we're gonna have, for everyone who likes squid tubes and tentacles are going from $10.99 to $7.99, all the way down to $7.19 if you're a Prime member. And I guess the other thing also to bring up is that crab meat, the pasteurized, the one that's in the can, is going to be also in the center case this week. Worth giving that a look. We are not going to have the fresh forever. It looks like the season will probably end sometime. I think the memo said mid-November, but don't quote me on that. I don't have it right in front of me. But when winter comes, pasteurized in a can is what we're going to have available. It would appear. Going down further. Yes. So now we're going to go into the smoked case, and this is really where one of the things that I've been attempting in this whole series is to spend a little more time with the smoke case so that I know things in that much better than I do currently. And I will just start with saying we're going to go with Spence brand. The Spence brand, we have the New York Novalock, 16% off. The the Scottish style smoked, farm raised. The Atlantic smoked double Danish. And each of those is by Spence, and it looks like we are talking about a 16% off on that line. And oh, if you look in the lower left-hand corner of the case, there are the Blue Hill Bay herring fillets and wine, as well as the herring and dill marinade. Those are $7.99 normally, 14% off takes you down to $6.79, $6.11 if you're a Prime member. And then, well as the 365 by Whole Foods, the Atlantic Smoked Cold 4 ounce and 8 ounce and 16 ounce are all 11.14% off. So we are looking at that's the discount on those three items. Now we're going to move on to the frozen. What we're going to see here is I'm going to kind of point out where you'd find these items in the store, in the rather in the upright freezer. Freshies is going to be in the left-hand door of the upright case, the one that's on the far wall. And these are going to be the shrimp stir fry, the shrimp mac and cheese, the shrimp pasta Alfredo, and the shrimp grits. Now, normally each of these items is $15.99. This is a $10.99 exact price point for these items. So you're getting $5 off to start with, and then the final price is $9.89 as a Prime member. So we're $6.11 off on a $16 purchase. That's at least a third off. So it's worth taking a look at those items. And then I also had a chance to check out the Next Wave seafood. These are the mussels. This is going to be in the second door from the left, and or no, third door from the left. And you have these two nice, rather large boxes that have like a mussels sauce and pasta type, or it's it's a dish to prepare. It's a frozen dish to prepare, and then likewise octopus, frozen octopus. That's in the lower portion of the right door, and finally the value pack farm raised cooked shrimp, the 16 to 20 count. These are the ones that we have in the case when we do have cooked 16 to 20 count. It's the exact same product from 365 by Whole Foods. These are the frozen value packs. They're right behind the case where we sell the shrimp from. These are 11.11% off. So at $34.99 for 2 pounds, $17.98 per pound is what that comes out to. Sorry, 17.49 is what that, or 17 is half of that. So it's 17.49 per pound is what that comes down to, and then when you take the $34.99, it's $31.09, and then $27.98 as the final price. And then that is going to pretty much wrap all of the items that are going to be on sale this week, ending next Tuesday. So if you have any questions, just come on in and ask. I look forward to seeing you. And now I will bring you the foliage report, as promised earlier. This is the foliage report for October 5th, 2016, from Augusta, Maine. Beautiful tapestry of color throughout Maine, Columbus Day weekend. The 2016 Fall Foliage Report from the Maine Department of Agriculture, Conservation and Forestry reports moderate to high color spreading throughout Maine. Northern Maine and the western mountains are reaching peak 75% conditions with low leaf drop this weekend. As if on cue, this Columbus Day weekend is a great opportunity to plan a leaf peeping tree trip to your favorite destination in Maine. Despite the drought conditions we've experienced throughout most of the state, the colors are emerging on a daily basis, and they are brilliant. I might even go out on a limb and say that I think the colors on the trees are more vibrant than in past years in all parts of the state. I don't believe our leaf peepers will be disappointed, according to Gail Ross, fall foliage spokesperson. Enjoy one of the many unique fall festivals happening this Columbus Day weekend. Head to Mid-Coast, Maine for the Damariscotta Pumpkin Fest and Regatta, featuring everything pumpkin, including giant carved pumpkins, live music, the official Giant Pumpkin Parade, kids' activities, and the Pumpkin Boat Regatta, a race in the harbor with boats made out of 600-pound pumpkins. Attend Sunday River's annual Fall Festival weekend featuring the North American Wife Carrying Championship, the third annual New England Cornhole Championship, music, a wine tent, kids' games, and more. Or test your beer knowledge at Swine and Stein Oktoberfest, happening in Gardner on October 8th. Enjoy samples of craft brews, music, and a unique array of games and activities. Don't miss the 165th annual Friarberg Fair, which ends this Sunday. Travel to the Rangeley Lakes National Scenic Byway, following Route 17 and 4 for views of the many lakes and mountains in the region. The 52-mile drive wraps around Rangeley Lake and follows the ridgeline of the Appalachian Mountains before dropping into the rolling hills and valleys. Be sure to stop at the Height of Land, a scenic lookout on Route 17 featuring views of Mooselookmaguntic and Upper Richardson Lakes, Toothaker Island, and the mountains. Don't forget your camera when you hike into Smalls Falls for a picnic lunch. This short hike is right off Route 4 and gives hikers breathtaking views of the series of waterfalls, colorful gorge, and swimming holes. Leaf peepers can visit the state's official foliage website at www.mainefoliage.com to sign up to receive weekly reports by email and can share their photos from there throughout the state as the progression of colors begins to peak. Our Facebook page will also include statewide events taking place throughout the foliage season. For more information about fall activities and events in Maine, go to www.visitmaine.com. And that will conclude the foliage report from October 5th, 2016 from Augusta, Maine. This will conclude, likewise, the Short Pump Fishmongers Foliage Report for November 1st, 2023. I hope you have a pleasant evening, and I look forward to chatting with you soon. Please like and subscribe, and click the notification bell. I've heard those things help, and cheers.